Hello YouTube, and welcome to part 3 of the Legend of Zelda walkthrough by Tower of Ganon. We will finally be able to tackle the first dungeon, the Eagle, in this part. Now, all the dungeons in the original Legend of Zelda are named after what they look like. The first one, an eagle, and so on. First of all, we're gonna get another secret Moblin. We don't really need to, he's only got 10 rupees, but you can go to the dungeon right now. In fact, that's what I suggest, but just for the sake of this being a 100% walkthrough, I will show you where it is and whatnot. And now that we got the blue ring, we have the white tunic, and we're just generally a lot stronger. I accidentally used my candle a bit too early there, so it didn't uncover the secret. There are a lot of Moblins on the screen. Maybe they're coming to get the other Moblin for being a traitor or something, I don't know. Anyway, go into the stairs and get 10 rupees. Yay! Now we can head to the Eagle. Just walk along. There's an interesting thing about the Eagle, and that is that if you walk in, the first door is locked, but if you leave and then go back in again, the door is mysteriously unlocked. Like, I don't know, maybe it's meant to help out people who don't realize what keys do or something, I don't know. Either way, I will show you that in this walkthrough, but it's not what I'll be doing, so I'll just put in a separate video of me doing that, but then I'll go back to me getting all the keys and going through and whatnot. There are also 2 places where you can bomb walls and skip some of the rooms, but we don't want to do that. We want to go to all the rooms, don't we? So, make the trek back to the screen with the bridge that extends out, and I mentioned in the last video that that's how you get to the dungeon, and I was telling the truth, believe it or not. Kill these levers. Yay, levers. And I kind of still dodge the Zolas out of instinct, and half the time that ends up making me turn away from them and getting hurt, even though if I didn't do anything I wouldn't have gotten hurt. It's rather frustrating, really. Ooh, that was tricky. Got that fair. And you see, now that we've got the white sword, we can actually kill the Zolas in 1 hit, so it's quite helpful. Okay, I'll flash you in the video of me walking in and out. See, door's locked here, and I leave the dungeon, go back in the dungeon, and mysteriously, the door is unlocked. Alright, back to the regular walkthrough. Alright, as soon as you enter the dungeon, go to the left, and in this room we have a completely new enemy, Keese. They're the bat-like creatures of the Zelda universe. Frustrating sometimes, but with sword beams they're no problem. Without sword beams you've just got to be a little bit more calculating. Now, the statues in this room look like they're enemies, but they're really not. Later on in dungeons there are statues that shoot fireballs, but these ones do not. Now if you look carefully at the Stalfos in this room, you might notice something different about one. See that one I just killed? It dropped a key because it had a key in its inside. There's a clock there. I don't pick it up because I've already killed everything and it'll just be a waste of time. So now we can go through this door for reals, and there are 3 more Stalfos. Stalfos are relatively common Zelda enemies. They change a lot throughout the series. They are still skeletons the whole time, but their appearance and the way they move around and the way they attack is often very, very different. So once they're all dead, go to the right, and this room here is one of the rooms that you can put a bomb on, and it will kind of take you bypass a couple of rooms, but you know, don't do that. And you get the compass. You'll see a red flashing dot, which is where the boss Aquamentos is. This room here is the other room that you can put a bomb on and bypass some rooms. Again, don't do that. In this room we have some more keys. Just take them out with your sword beams. If you don't have sword beams, like I said, it's not impossible, it just makes things a little bit more difficult. In this room we have gel, which are just little blobs. They can't attack other than running into you. just kill them and then push this block across. I always think the animation looks funny when you're holding the shield and you push. It kind of looks like that way. Eastmost peninsula is the secret. Very helpful, old man. I have no idea what that means. Maybe it's talking about the white sword, but that would be northernmost peninsula. I don't know. Could be talking about the next dungeon, but it's not. It is east, but it's not the most east, and it's not really a peninsula either. So you never know. Through here, you can't step on the. You can only step on the tiles. One of the staff boys has a key again. Here we have some more enemies. Kind of look like they're from Australia or something, with throwing boomerangs. Bite. Pick up the key and then go to the left. In this room we have blade traps. They just close on you, try and kill you. Just step forward, wait for them to close, and then step back. It's pretty simple. And that's after you go down the hole, you'll get to the bow. Quite helpful. And that's the way you do that. Now that we've got the bow, we can use the arrows, but we don't really need to use them just yet. And leave, and you've got to backtrack a little bit. Just follow where I'm walking in the video. Back into this room with the tiled floor. And in this room, use your key on the door to the right. Now I've got no keys, but don't worry about that, because we'll get some more. Here we have some more of those Australian enemies, the Goria. And just kill them, and you'll get something very nice. You get the Boomerang. Yay! Now in this room we have some Zelda enemies called War Masters. Kind of frustrating, but you know, you can get over it. Get the key in this room and then head up. It's quite good to get money from these War Masters, actually, I've found, because they just keep coming for a fair while. But if they do get you, they take you to the start of the dungeon, which is frustrating. Here we have Aquamentos, the boss of the first dungeon. You can kill him quite simply with 2 sword beams. Get the container heart, and then walk through to get the Triforce. And that's the end of level 1, the Eagle. I'll be going on to the next level in the next part of the walkthrough. Hope you enjoyed it. Bonus! Yay! Now I'm going to show you some other weapons that you can use to take out Aquamentos, just for entertainment's sake. Use a sword, but this is just some other options. You can use the bombs, just go in close to him, place a bomb, and then run off. And repeat that once, and then Aquamentos will be dead, and you can pick up the container heart and go through to the Triforce. We just got the bow and arrows, so you can use those as well. Just make sure you fire them at his horn. And that will actually be the real end of the video. Join me for the next part.